Hey, good afternoon, Taurus. Today is December 2nd, and it is afternoon. I'm located in the Rocky Mountain area of the United States, and we're getting snow today. We're getting snow in the valley. So, yeah, today's kind of been a fun day to stay a little more indoors, at least the first part of the day. Just appreciate warmth and security and comfort around you. So it's been a very enjoyable Sunday so far. So my name is Morty. Welcome to my channel in this read. So today I was going to do a mid-month December read for the sign of Taurus. So I kind of smile because I have both my moon and rising sign in Taurus. So I have a lot of Taurus in my chart. So anyways, it's always kind of fun when you're doing a read and you have some of your own sign in that read. So it's always interesting. Anyways, really happy to have you on board and to have you watching. So I thought I would maybe kind of start the read. I want to kind of point out a few traits about Taurus. For those of us that are Taurus or have Taurus in our chart, these might sound a little familiar. For those of us that maybe don't have Taurus, but we know Taurus, we'll probably recognize some of these traits. With Taurus, they're always very generous. They'll give you the shirt off their back. Always ready and willing to step up and help out a friend in need. They're very dependable. They make excellent friends and great employees. They're very down to earth. They're friendly, polite, and pleasant. They're patient. That's the thing about a Taurus. A Taurus is never rushed on anything. They're slow and steady, but they'll come through, and they come through usually, with a fine job too. They're all about quality. Independent. So Taurus, they can be fiercely independent at times, which can be both good, but sometimes we can be a little too independent. It's all about balance, right? Persistent. When Taurus wants something, they tend to get it. Stubborn. So there's positive traits, and there's some limiting traits too. So sometimes Taurus can become a little too stubborn and closed-minded at times. We can be self-indulgent. Sometimes we think that the world evolves around us. Lazy, we can get comfortable pretty quickly, pretty easily. If we don't want to act, we don't act, right? Materialistic. Taurus can place too much focus on material gain. So, yeah, Taurus likes stability and comfort and, material wealth around them. They like the finer things in life. They're like Libra in that regard. Possessiveness. Taurus can be possessive, sometimes in a very unhealthy way. They can be a little controlling. Frugal. Sometimes Taurus can be overly frugal. They can become too much of a miser. So, anyways, it's just kind of fun. Kind of fun to learn a little bit more about maybe our own sign or the sign of somebody that we know who's a Taurus. So I thought I would begin today's read by pulling an affirmations card and just see what affirmation Taurus has, taking them into the read. Okay, so tell us, what does Taurus need to know out there? Okay, great card. So the affirmation for Taurus is courage. Man, I love the shade of purple in this card. I don't know if you can really see that up close. You probably can. Yeah, and just the imagery, it's powerful. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Yeah, what a fantastic affirmation for Taurus, taking him into the read. So, mid-month for Taurus. Maybe a time of the month when it'll be important for Taurus to have a little inner courage going on for him. So just something for all of us to take note on, myself included. All right, so I figured I would do today's read with for my Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. First thing we want to do is just see what the opening energy is going into the read for Taurus. Mid-month December. Okay, really good card. Triumphant success. So this card is equivalent to the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. So yeah, going into mid-month December with the energy of being triumphant and successful, and because it's the Ace of Swords, I can't help but think that you're feeling triumphant and successful in something that you're beginning. Something that's a little bit different about what you have been doing. There's a change of some sort, possibly. Let's shuffle the cards and see. Okay, so tell us, what does Taurus out there need to know? Okay, they have the solar plexus chakra, which I think solar plexus is the energy of, it's I can. Okay, so this is a great energy for Taurus to have recognized at this time of month for them. Because they're going into the month, whatever it is they're taking on, that is maybe possibly new or challenging for some Tauruses, they're going in with the energy of knowing that they can do it. If you're Taurus and you don't have that energy, if you can figure out how you can obtain that energy for yourself, it would serve you well. Okay, what else does Taurus need to know? Okay, we have Triumph. This card is equivalent to the Chariot card in traditional tarot. And what the Chariot means is it can mean, well, it's almost like, you have the guy on his horse and he has his victory flag with him. And it's almost like he's charging into the town or the village, whatever it is, with an announcement. And it's an announcement of victory. So this is a good card. This card also represents movement. In this case, he's not going slow on that horse. He's rapidly moving. And we have the throat chakra. And this is the energy of I speak. Right? So some Tauruses out there may be getting their voice in one way, shape, or form. Allow themselves to be heard. And then we have mental conflict. And this card is equivalent to the Two of Swords in traditional tarot. So, yeah, let me draw some more cards and see what else I can see before I read too much into it. So, I mean, it's a great time of year. Okay, so Taurus got the Harmony card. This is the card of the Lover's card in traditional tarot, which is the card of Gemini. I also got the card of the Empress. So, the Lover's card is falling underneath the energy, the chakra energy of I can. So whatever this new love is for Taurus that's coming into their life, and when I say new love, it's this new beginning. It could be a person, place, or thing. It can be a relationship of love. It can be something in work. It can be business. It can be something that you're just truly passionate about. But this energy right here is a fantastic energy. And to be honest with you, this energy right here kind of leads me to think that it may very well be a relationship. Because this is the card of the Empress in traditional tarot. And this typically symbolizes a very nurturing, loving energy. The Empress didn't become the Empress overnight just like that. The Empress became the Empress because she's been through trials and errors, experiences. She's made mistakes. She's learned. She's grown. She's not just knowledgeable and smart. She's wise. So this is a fantastic energy to have. And, this can also mean, it's fertility. So, for some Tauruses out there, I mean, absolutely. You're going into a very loving relationship. And for some, I mean, I don't know if you're looking to start a family or to have a child, but, some of you may experience pregnancies. I mean, what a beautiful time of year to get pregnant, December like this. Okay, we have obstacles and challenges. And this is falling under the energy of IC. So it tells me that Taurus, maybe part of your mental conflict right now are these obstacles and challenges that lie ahead of you. But you're aware of what they are because that's falling underneath the IC energy. So press forward, right? I mean, overcome that mental block. Whatever that is for Taurus out there. Okay, we have financial and material changes. Yeah, so for many Tauruses out here, you can anticipate, probably because of this, whatever this new beginning is, whether it's a new beginning in a business, it's a new beginning in a relationship, or it's a new beginning in both, you can anticipate financial and material changes. And I don't know, my feeling is that those financial and material changes, they would be for the better. Third eye chakra is a chakra of IC. So, yeah, this tells me that... Oh, wait. So the obstacles and challenges, they fall underneath the chakra energy of I speak. So I think that what that's telling me then is that for some Tauruses out there, one of the maybe possible, part of the mental conflict for them, and overcoming that mental conflict may be allowing themselves to be heard, allowing their voice to be heard. Yeah, I think that's exactly what the biggest conflict and challenge is for most Tauruses out there is allowing your voice to be heard, and not holding those feelings inside, whether they're good or they're bad, whatever they are. It's suppressed energy, and it's not serving you at all. It's putting you in this place where you're in a mental conflict that's preventing you from this loving new beginning, this beautiful relationship to have in your life, bringing in the energy of the Empress. Yeah, this is a great read. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this read. I hope it resonated well with you. If you would, be sure to let me know in the comments whether or not it did, and be sure to like and subscribe. And if you think any of my reads would resonate with those that you know, be sure to share. Thanks. Have a great day.